In today's video, I'm going to give you a little snapshot into a day in the life of homeschooling. I'm not going to literally show you everything because my phone will not hold enough video for that, but I thought it might be interesting for you guys, so stay tuned. So I'm getting ready to make coffee. We are very blessed in that my husband works from home and we get to sleep in the morning. So it is 8:30-ish and I am just getting up and getting ready. See, I haven't done anything to my hair. I'm actually still in my pajamas and so are the kids. So we are just getting moving with our day, getting ready. I'm gonna make coffee. Take this and throw it out.
Get this one. You can't see it well, but it's the coffee pot is dripping coffee.
Don't forget to eat, okay? So normally I would have gotten up about an hour or so ago and I would have gone for a walk by myself, done my daily devotion because I do that on my walk, and I would have already had breakfast, but it is raining today, so I decided to sleep in. My husband is currently on a phone call, so I can't go in the bathroom right now because his office is actually in between, it's right through our bathroom. We converted our closet into his office. So while I'm waiting for him to get done with that so I can go get ready for the day, I'm gonna give you a tour of the room. So we are currently set up this year to use our dining room for school. There's my son and my daughter. He's 5.5 and she's almost 9. Sit back down so I can get the room in. And they are eating breakfast and playing with Transformers. And so we have our kitchen table is in here and we clean this off between schoolwork and any eating because I do not want to spill anything on it. And then we've got our coffee bar. Very important part of schooling, if I do say so myself. With our coffee decorations. It's not done, but this part's done. I realized I didn't have my microphone on, so I fixed that. So then I've got my file cabinet, excuse me, which has my manipulatives in it for math and things like that. And we've had that since we started homeschooling. And as we walk around the room, I'm putting up some pictures and things as we need it. And I found these cute little frames at Walmart. And so the things that we may need to get down and like draw on or whatever, we can use a dry erase marker on this because it's glass. So I'm going to be hanging them, taking them down to use them, and then putting them back up. And so then we have in this corner our massive IKEA shelf. Those doors were supposed to go to it, but they're too big. So my husband is going to alter them to fit. He has bought the tools to do that, so we're going to do that. So anyhow, we have all of our stuff on here. This is mostly our extra stuff. It is not actually the stuff that we really use all that much, except for the things in the bins. Like this is all learning game related stuff. And we've got flashcards up here. These are different school supplies of various sorts, and these are the ones that are open. Different things for them to do while a sibling is doing school. We have Kid Connects, we have Magnetiles, These are little teeny tiny circuses and farms. They're actually supposed to go over here. We've got some magnet letters. So there's a bunch of stuff like that. Look at my cute little felt board. We're going old school with the duckies and rod and staff math. And then over here, the kids' snails. And then we've also got some more supplies, pencils, pens, and some random markers. Permanent markers. And then this one's more random. Scissors, blue tape, random stuff. And then over here we've got some other stuff. There's some paper and things like that, a couple of craft kits. I don't remember. Oh, the craft kits are here. More craft kits and paper, more paper, more paper, stencils and Play-Doh tools, and paint. And then those are slime. And then down here we've got our Play-Doh. This is some more random stuff for school. All my extra books for like free reads and things are in these 2 bins. So you can see them like that. And then we have over here, walk around the table. I bought this when we first started homeschooling from Target in the dollar spot. I don't know if they still sell these at all, but it's one of my son's favorite things to do in the morning is get up and change the weather part. Clearly we haven't changed this yet because it's Monday. There's our Bible verse for the week. Well, it may be longer. We've got our character study, our morning time, and here is actually where I store our books that we are currently using for school this year. So this is actually the whole year's worth of school for my daughter right here. That one's supposed to be over here. And then this stack is my son's. And then we've got our nature study stuff. And then these are also more random things for him to do while she's doing work and he's waiting for me. And there's our planning notebook, which you've seen how I do that in a previous episode, so I'll put a link in the description and in the thing. So this is what we did last week. I don't have anything in it yet. I have to sit down and do something so that we have it ready for this week. So our kids, I let them rotate who picks a poem out of our book. We're actually going through, can you hold it up for a second?
Marie said it last time, it's mine.
Okay, hold on. A Child's Garden of Verses by Robert Louis Stevenson. And we've picked a couple so far. And Ian's right, you did pick one the last time. So we're going to pick a poem to read.
That one's long. No, yours is long.
It's long, I'll let you pick part of the copy. I want you to copy this 4 lines.
No, lines.
Okay, pick a poem, Ian. The Land of Nod. From breakfast on through all the day, at home among my friends I stay. But every night I go abroad, afar into the land of Nod. All by myself I have to go, with none to tell me what to do. All alone beside the streams, and up the mountainsides of dreams. The strangest things are there for me, both things to eat and things to see. And many frightening sights abroad, till morning in the land of Nod.
I don't get
As I like to find the way, I never can get back by day, nor can remember plain and clear the curious music that I hear. Okay, so let's listen to this first part again, because this explains what the poem's about. From breakfast on through all the day, at home among my friends I stay. But every night I go abroad, afar into the land of Nod. Where do you go in your beds at night?
a dreaming land.
Yeah, you dream, right? Some people call that the land of Nod. So the rest of this is the different things that he does in the land of Nod. And does this happen? Try as I like to find the way, I never can get back by day. Can you go back into dreaming while you're awake?
No.
No. And can you always remember what you dreamed about?
No.
No. Nor can remember plain and clear the curious music that I hear.
Curious music.
Apparently this child dreams and there's music. right?
Yeah.
Okay, we've done our poem for today. Shall we put on our folk song?
Yeah.
And Ian said he's highlighting this.
I don't like mine with that one.
It's not his book.
Let me have
Hand it to Ian, and I can put it.
Which one do I use? Oh, you're going to use green. No blue. No yellow. No blue.
No, it's not. It's a
Come
song.
on. These.
We have to do it in first. So you do the first 3 things. Poem, folk song, and hymn.
Nice. Use one.
Okay, that's it.
And yeah.
Yeah, we do that. Now, remember I showed you? Look, remember I showed you that marker has a wide side and a seam side? Okay.
I want this to make it big.
There you go. Look, you put it flat. You like it?
Yeah, then we do.
Not yet. Sit down on the table. Don't miss that first. Because. Okay, goes. What do you do? Wanna dance with Nori? I must say, Lord, and I must watch and wait for you above. This is my story, this is my song. Alright, you guys want to sing? Follow the drinking word with it?
Yeah. Look. I just love it.
Read the words.
Yeah.
Follow the drinking door. 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 We always say what can you freedom. Follow the drinking door. 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 That makes my fun move. My cheeks is straight away. My foot traveling on. Follow the drinking door. Two girls. Follow the drinking door. Follow the drinking door. We always make what can you freedom. Follow the drinking door. Follow the drinking door. So our next thing that we're going to do is our word of the week. And let me change our camera angle so they can see us again.
Okay. I think it's day 4. Yeah, day 4.
Yeah.
In it, the word is carefree, free from anxiety or responsibility. Day
Yeah.
4. In the inqualable mood, he ran to his sister, who awaited the arrival of this innocent little fellow.
In an equable mood, he ran to his sister, who waited the arrival of the insouciant little fellow. So our other
This
words
picture.
for, what's our word?
Carefree.
Carefree.
The words that mean the similar meaning: innocent, nonchalant,
Nonchalant.
inqualable,
Insouciable. I think
inner
that's what it
tune
said.
of babble.
Yeah, that's a weird word.
Inner tune of babble.
No, imperturbable.
Imperturbable.
What's our word tomorrow? Imperturbable.
Imperturbable.
Okay. We have to go over our memory verses. You guys highlight these.
I like
Highlight W-O-T-W.
I knew you mixed them up.
I didn't mix them up.
Here, can you hand me that?
Yeah, where's the hers? Sit on the table when you're done.
Easy to mix.
Sit on the table when you're done, then we're going to go over our verse.
But I will remember what color is mine.
All right, everybody, we're going to go over our Bible verse. So, you ready?
Yes.
Do not
Do-
let any... Bless you. Let's start over. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths. Only what is helpful for building others up. Ephesians 4:29. Let's do it one more time because I'm not sure Ian was doing it with us.
Wait. Let's do the motions.
That would be good.
I forgot them all.
Okay, I'm going to set this down and I'll help you remember. Okay. Do not let any unwholesome talk. Oh, go stand with Nori.
E.
Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths. Only what is helpful for building others up. Ephesians 4:29. Very good.
In the other video, Ian just was like, Ephesians 4:29.
All right, for this next part,
Here, you need to do
as
this.
it's part of Nori's schoolwork every day, she has to read something out loud. We have 2 small things that she gets to read out
Do
loud.
I get to do this? Bible stories to read. Do I do this?
Yes, that's memory verse. So we're going to read a Bible story.
Buddy, I really need the highlighter.
Okay. Do you hear Mama talking? Please use normal voices while I talk. I'm actually going to pause our music because I'm afraid that YouTube will be angry about it since it's copyrighted.
What does that mean?
YouTube will make it so that I can't use my video. Okay, so for this portion, because this is also a copyrighted book, I will probably only share little clips of the story with you. But this is a Bible book from Rod and Staff. And each story is roughly about 2 pages. It's very easy to read. And there's a couple of little questions at the end. Asking specific leading questions like this is not very Charlotte Mason, but this is part of, we're mostly doing this for Ian.
Cain and Abel.
Hold on, I'm still speaking. So it's mostly for Ian so that he gets a Bible story that's kind of on his level. I'll let Nori read and carry on.
God gave Adam and Eve a baby boy they named him Cain. This is number 4. Cain and Abel grow up. And their children on earth. Questions and answers. Here you go.
Okay, you read that last one really fast. Read that last sentence again.
God blessed Adam and Eve with their children on the earth. There you go. I did it. Here's the questions and answers.
Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
What did Abel do when he grew up?
He took care of sheep.
All right, this next one will be for Ian. Which boy did not obey God?
Abel.
Was it Abel?
Abel the farmer.
Abel didn't obey God?
Uh-huh.
Who killed, well, if Abel died, how was he the one who didn't obey? Did you get them mixed up?
Cain and Abel.
Cain is who did not obey God.
Cain.
How did Abel die?
Cain killed Abel. Cain killed Abel.
All right.
Me.
All right, why don't you guys go ahead and highlight that on your book. And Nori, you can also highlight reading because that's what you just did.
Okie dokie, I'm waiting on Ian.
At least you can highlight part of it.
I'm going to read Little Pilgrim's Progress.
I'm going to do that next.
Okay, so this is our book, Little Pilgrim's Progress, the easier version to read. And
I should clarify real quick that we don't go in any particular order. If the kids are excited about something, we tend to do that first. Though every so often, if I know we have something really hard, I will make them do that first and do other things after. But usually I let them pick what they want to do. Okay. So next, Nori's going to read this. And I'm also going to turn the sound off for this. But I would highly recommend if you're having to do Pilgrim's Progress for whatever reason, this is really wonderful. We've enjoyed every single chapter. It has all of the important things from the original, but it's easily done in a way that kids can understand.
very easily than the other one that we have.
And I don't say that because I feel like kids can't understand hard things. It's just we had so many hard things that I didn't need another one. And I was having trouble understanding this one. So this has been really lovely. And we'll probably come back to the original eventually, just not right now. You're smart. All right. Go
Little
ahead.
Christian stayed here more than one night, said Marcy as they were dressing. If Produce invites us, what shall she say?
Is it really produce?
Produce.
Look at the word. Look at the word. Okay. This is prude.
Prudence.
There you go.
Prudence.
Okay. There you
Can we
go.
go to snacks?
No, not yet. It's not
If
snack time.
Prudence invites us, what shall you say? She looks so pleasant. I should like to make friends with her and her sisters. We will see what they wish to do. Perhaps all of them will see after breakfast.
So tell me about your chapter.
She did not take much notice of him.
Why didn't she take much notice of him? Do you remember?
Because if he didn't love the king, then she wouldn't be his friend.
That's right. She would pay attention, but she wouldn't play with him very much. Do you know why that is?
Because he doesn't love the king.
Yes, but do you know why they're saying that in the book?
Why?
Because our Bible tells us that we have to be careful who we are close friends with. Because the people who are around us, we become like. Just like in our Patch the Pirate, the Friendship Mutiny. You remember which characters was it? Peanut and Pixie and
Pixie and Pee-wee.
Pee-wee. They wind up acting like the mean friends and treating their real friends really poorly. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It's because they were around those mean friends all the time. The people we're around, we become a lot like,
Like
right?
me and Everly. When Everly started to like Hatchimals, I really did too because Everly's my friend.
You want to stay friends with her and you want to keep being interested in things she's interested in, right?
Yeah, so there's just one thing that she and me are not she's interested in and I'm not very interested.
Right. All right, Miss Nori, you can highlight reading because you're done with that. And I think Ian and I are going to work on math and his Bob book stuff. And while we do that,
Tooting is fun.
you can actually do your math without me today because I've written down which rows on the first page I want you to do.
The math first.
Okay, I don't care which things you do first as long as it's something that
Can I do the
doesn't...
history?
No, because then you'll have to narrate to me and I need to be able to pay attention to you when you do that. So I want you to pick one of these things.
Paul Bunyan.
No, that's literature. It's down here. Okay, language arts and math are the two things you can do without me. Okay? You could also, and handwriting. Okay? So spelling and handwriting and math. I've written out what I want you to do. So you're going to do the full row, 3, 4, and 6. Okay? And then on page 15, you're going to do the whole page. So you'll need your spiral notebook and your book and a pencil. I'm going to work with Ian real quick. Because Mr. Ian's schoolwork doesn't take very long at all because he's little. Right, Ian?
Right. There you go.
Now, I'll leave that out because Nori needs it for hers. Ian? Not yet. We haven't finished it yet. Do we want to do math or do you want to do language arts first?
Language art.
Okay. Can you get your little language lessons book? It has a number 2 on it. It's on top of your Bob notebook, the black one.
Don't I have a division?
There's 2 books right on top. One of them has a 2. You need the one with the 2.
That's way past what I am.
Nope. Does it have a 2 on it? I don't see a 2.
This one must be it.
Yep.
It's got a 2 on.
Yeah. Oh, that's for handwriting. And let's use a kind voice. You're going to do the top part of the handwriting page, just like last week when we split it up. Okay, so let's see. It says number 4. So we're going to look for the number 4 in your book, which is right here. Do you remember we read the tree poem last time? I'm going to read it to you again, and we're going to talk about it, okay? I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the sweet earth's hungry breast, a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. What is your favorite thing to do in a tree?
Actually, I have no clue.
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Ian.
I've got no clue either.
Do you like to climb a tree or play with the leaves, look for bugs on it?
Not the bugs. I like to climb on it.
Yeah? So today, you're supposed to draw a picture of yourself doing what you like to do best with a tree. I'm going to get you a notebook to do that with, okay? Do you want to use it? Okay. So this one's going to be language. I'll make a sticker that looks like this. It was a language lesson song, okay? Can you draw me a picture in here if I get you pencils of you playing in a tree as best as you can?
Ian, I think you can do it. All you need to do is, if you'd like, do you know how easy it is to draw a tree?
Trees are super
Do 2
easy.
lines down.
Would you like to use my markers to do it?
But they've got crayons in it too.
Well, there's markers too, though. And now we're going to pause the video in just a moment so that Ian can do his drawing and I can print a label because I can't currently print a label.
Drawing.
I know. I can't currently print a label while I'm recording.
Why?
Give the scissors to mommy. Come back out later. You can do scissor strip later. You're not going anywhere.
There. I'm hungry.
Well, it's almost snack time. I will see if I have any crackers, and you guys can eat crackers while we do school. Ian, while I do that, would you highlight this top line right here?
Square crackers.
Do you want square ones too, Ian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the yellow on the
Yes. It says language lesson number 4.
The first row. There you go. You can make a little line here too. You don't have to make spaces. You did it here?
Okay, Mr. Ian, can you get out your logbook notebook and we'll go over that together?
It is. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This got it. Look, Bob. Bob.
All right. We're going to go to our next thing.
It should be called Bat and Sandbook.
Okay, these are our 2 little cards, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see those to read them or are they too far away? We're not doing that one yet. Just the first 2. What does this sound make? How about this one? Okay.
Wow. Good.
Let's move your book for a second. So that way we can move this a little closer to you.
Does
What's this word?
at.
Let's take them out.
At.
And then next.
Mat.
And this one is a,
Name.
yes.
Mat. As in rug.
Mm-hmm.
Sam.
No.
Sat. Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Sam sat. Cat. Could.
That's cat.
No, look. Could.
Oh, c and d. Okay, what's this word?
Cat. Dog. Mom. Nut.
Yes, very good. Okay, next we're gonna read Matt first, and then we're gonna read Sam.
Mat. Mat. Mat sat. Sam. Sam sat. Matt sat. Sam sat. Matt sat on Sam. Sam sat on Matt. Well, he was on his head.
Mm-hmm.
Matt sat. Sam sat. The end. Yay!
What's this book called?
Sam. Sam and cat. Matt and cat. Sam, Matt, and cat.
Bless you.
Cat sat on Sam. Matt sat on Sam.
Oh my. Poor Sam.
Sam,
What's this word? This is a new word.
sad Sam. Sad Matt. Sam sat. Matt sat. Okay, Sam. Okay, Matt. Okay, cat. And
Very good. I'm going to make you a new card because there's some words in here that we didn't. I'm going to actually add them to this card because they're supposed to be on this one. And that's why I made this card next.
yeah, what? There's no book. There's a folder file.
Your math book's already out. You don't need that right now. I'm just going to do your math.
This is my logo.
Okay, well, I'll put it together for you. After you do this.
This is got silver.
I think I'm sticking with my original plan. I'm going to add these extra words here. While I do that, Mr. Ian, you can highlight this second row here.
Can you do that for me?
I'm sure in just a moment. I want to make sure these words are on here.
Is that true?
Not yet, just this line here. So you go all the way across.
You mean I need to do this?
Yes.
I have to get my time like this.
Oh, sorry. Okay, now we've got our card all accurate here.
Hurry, how about this? You finished before me.
She isn't finished yet. She's only done one row.
What row do I do next?
Look on your notebook, we're sitting down.
You're almost finished than me. I'm not. No, I mean about your crackers. I'm sarcastic.
Okay, Mr. Ian, let's do your handwriting.
And besides, I have to do things.
So you need to do that, and then you can do math, and then you'll be done. Go ahead and get your math book out.
Ooh.
This.
Ooh, that's math.
Yep. Okay.
Next, am I gonna learn numbers now?
Not yet. All right, you're gonna do these right here. These are center starters. Magic C center starters. Watch me. See how I sing C into an O or a Q. You start in the middle and go around. That's a C. But to turn it into an O, you make it all the way around, and then you add a line. See how I turn C into a G? You start with C, and then you go up, and then you make a line across, and that's a G.
No, G is like.
Yep, they're showing you how to do it a different way.
I do G a really different way. This is how I do G. I go. Let me grab a piece of paper.
Here you go, buddy.
There you go. I'm gonna show you how to do. Thank you.
Okay, so you are gonna do
Okay, this is my G.
these four and these four, okay? Can you handle
You
that?
mean all these?
No, just these four and these four. Very nice, Ian. Those look pretty good. I think your best letter here is this Q and this G. Which one do you think is the best?
None.
Oh, I think that one's really good. Don't you, Nori?
Yeah, that's really good.
And that's a very clear G. Anybody could look at that and see it's a G.
Even Dad.
Yep. All right, you're done with this part. So we're gonna hey, shh. We're gonna look at our number line again.
I was like, hey, you're opening Nora's backpack. And I'm like, oh, that's my backpack.
You know what? I think instead of the number line, we're gonna use a 100s chart because that makes more sense. Okay, so you're gonna look at our 100s chart, okay? Okay, can you find the number 1? Okay, we're gonna count all the way to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
11, 12, 13.
Remember that next we have the tens family, the teen family, and 10 is the father, right? So 10.
Who is the mother? 12, 13, 14, 15,
19. Okay. Now we're going to count all the way to 39.
These are the same.
Yes.
And these are the same.
Yes, they are.
All the ones, the 2s, the 3s, the 4s, the 5s, the 6, the 7, the 8, the 9, the 10.
Correct. Okay, we're going to count all the way to 39.
But this should be in the 1.
Where's 39? Can you find it?
39. It should be in the 30s.
No, that's the 3s. Where's the 9s?
Oh, the 9s.
Can you find 39? Okay, so that's where we're going to stop. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 34, 37, 39, 40.
39. That's where we're going.
His highest is actually, he's counted up to 50.
Okay, I know.
But I once counted up to 100.
Yes, he has. All right, Mr. Ian. Can you draw a 3 in the air with your fingers? Do you know how to draw a 3?
He's looking at your clock.
Okay, so the little poem to help you remember how to draw a 3 is like this. Look. Around a tree, 3, 3, 3. Can you say that? Around a tree, 3, 3, 3. Okay, we need our after cards.
What are after cards?
I'm going to ask you which number comes after. Okay? Okay. In a minute, I'll have you trace the number. But how many ducks are on the pond?
3.
3 ducks. 3 ducks are on the pond. 3. How many ducks are on the pond?
2.
2 ducks are on the pond.
3 ducks are on the pond. 1 duck. 0 ducks.
Very good. Okay.
1 duck, 2 ducks, 3 ducks.
3 ducks are on the pond.
Quack, 3 ducks.
Yep.
Quack, quack.
Quackity quack quack. All right.
Quack, quack.
I need to give you your chalkboard so you can write a number 3.
Quack, quack, quack. I think row number 3 is 7.
Okay, your chalkboard.
In second place, number 1. And third, what should I do last? Number 8.
Perfect. Okay.
How do you erase it?
We'll erase it in a minute. Can you write a number 3 up here? Around a tree, 3, 3, 3. There you go. That's a good 3. Can you do another one right here? Around the tree, 3, 3, 3. So this one's really good because you see how there's no space in between your 2 bumps?
Yeah.
All right. Write a couple of 3s on that chalkboard for me.
Couple is 2. Around the tree,
3, 3, 3.
Around the tree, 3, 3, 3.
Very good.
8 is more like a racetrack. Yeah. Racing. 2, 2, 2. I'm racing. 8, 8, 8. I know it was more like. That's like I think
This has a workbook with it, but ours has not arrived yet. It's coming. So we're temporarily using a notebook until it gets here. Okay, so what am I supposed to have you do? Write numbers. I give you and write numbers after. Okay. Do that. So, how do you write some numbers? So I usually write with the highlighter and have a trace. Okay, and next, I'm gonna do this part.
Okay, I think it's winners are actually it's a tie around 4, 0, and 7. And 8 is last place. Around the tree. Around the tree. 3, 3, 3.
I'm going to show you some numbers, and I want you to tell me what comes after. Are you ready?
Winner number 2.
Ian, what number comes after 2?
3.
What number comes after 0?
1.
What number comes after 1?
2.
Very good.
Why are they called after cards?
Because you're telling me what number comes after the one that you see.
But 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'm going to show
4,
you
5,
some
6,
patterns
7.
next.
No, we did 0, 1, 2,
Okay,
and 3.
how many dots?
0,
How many dots?
2,
How many?
1,
How many?
2.
Good job.
1, 2. 0, 1, 2.
Very good. Okay, next, I'm going to show you on my book, and I need you to tell me how many dots, okay?
3, 3. Yeah.
How many dots?
2.
How many dots?
3.
How many?
0. 1. 3.
Very good. We're going to do one more little row.
1, 0, 2, 3, 2.
Good job. Okay, do you see these right here? Can you tell me, if you look at the number, which one is more? 1 or 0?
1,
Good job. How about on this one? Which is more, 1 or 2?
2,
How about 1 or 3?
3.
How about 3 or 2?
3.
Good job.
Shake. I know a lot of things.
I know you do. You're very smart.
3. Shake.
Okay, I'm going to get you your cloth, and you're going to erase that. And look. We're going to trace these numbers.
Good day. Sit.
Do you have your pencil?
Shake. Shake.
Not the chalk pencil. Stop. Okay. Stop. going to be done with the chalk. And we're going to give you your regular pencil. You're working down here. I want you to trace these numbers, and then when you get to here, let me know.
Can I do threes first?
Sure.
No. Actually, I want to do
Dory, get back in your seat and do your work.
0.
Good. We'll have lunch in just a little bit. We've had our snack. Let's finish. You're doing number 8, which they've already shown you, so you don't have to do that one. Number 9 and number 10 you do, okay?
Okay.
So you don't have to do 8 or 11 because those are examples. You're going to do 9, 10, and then 12 through whatever number that is.
In this?
Not in the book, on your paper.
Darn it.
Come on. Number 9, how many pennies?
2.
How many cents is that?
2 cents.
Okay, so write number 9, 2 cents. You see how they've got it here? 8, 4 cents.
No, this will be terrible.
Just do the best you can. It'll be fine.
But I'll have to write numbers and numbers into
No
my
excuses.
hand. One, 2. Do I do these yet?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you how to do that in just a second. Okay, just like we did on the
How do you
cards.
write them?
Very nice. Just like we did on our cards, I want you to write the number that comes after these numbers. So what comes after 1? Okay, do you remember how you do your 2? Around and back on a railroad track?
Around and back
Hold
on
on.
a...
Let's erase that a little bit.
Oh,
Erase it and try again.
Around and back on a railroad track. Why can't I just do it in the book?
Because the book is not made for you to do it in. It's made for you to copy from.
Around a tree, 3.
So what number is this one? And look how you did your 2 here. Can you do that down here?
Forward and back in a railroad track.
Around and back on a railroad track. Start at the top. Coffee pot's mad today.
Back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab
Let's do it down. It's okay. Calm down. Calm down. Take a breath. Hold your pencil the right way, and I'm going to show you. Hold your pencil in your writing hand. Okay, is that how you hold it? Okay, look. Around and back on a railroad track. See? Okay, what comes after 2? Very nice. What comes after 0? Good. What comes after 2? Okay, you put an extra squiggle here. Oh, it's backwards. That's fine. We'll leave it for right now. Okay, what comes after 1? Okay, and what comes after 2? Okay, we're going to try to make sure they're forwards next time, but that's all right. Mommy knows what you're writing. Guess what? You have finished your schoolwork, except for this part. So highlight this.
Am I finished with my schoolwork?
Well, almost.
Aw, I want to be finished
Really
right now.
close. You're so close. So close. Okay, first you got to put these things away. Don't mess with your pencil. That's not nice.
It is nice.
No, you're not messing with pencils. Highlight math. Math starts with an M.
But I don't...
And you know what? I'll give you a special job as your break.
Hmm.
I need someone to go down and check the mailbox because I think I have a package in it.
Ooh, what's it for?
Your school stuff.
Oh. When Grammy's package arrived, I was like, ooh, when you said, ooh, it's for Nora's birthday present. And I'm like, did you order me a birthday present?
No, because I'm giving you money instead and you're going to buy what you want.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Because you're confused.
Yeah, I was just confused. I mean, like, I was like, if Mama's going to give me...
All right, I'm going to push stop because we're taking a little break. Done. So we've been doing this for science. So for right now, for Ian. We got this on Amazon or Thrift Book, so it was used. It's a really cool book with lots of cool information about using one little area of your backyard as your nature area. I really liked this because as long as you have some sort of yard, even if it's tiny, you could still do it.
This is probably good.
So today I'm going to have him do this.
Wait.
All right, Ian, this is what it says. You listening?
Yep.
Whenever you work in your square, record in your notebook the date, time, and weather. Note what each animal you see is doing and what it is eating and where it is hiding. Draw spiders spinning webs and caterpillars nibbling leaves. Use more than your eyes. Sit in your square and close your eyes. What sounds do you hear? What do you smell? Sounds and smells are important clues to which birds are visiting, if the wind is blowing or if the soil is damp. Write them down. Can you go get your nature study notebook? I'm gonna have you draw a picture in it.
Where is it?
It's on the bottom shelf over there. It says Ian's notebook. You decorated the front of it.
I ate. What?
That one.
This.
Okay, maybe you didn't decorate yours, nor
I
decorated
decorated.
hers. We can decorate it later. Okay, find a blank page. Since we didn't use our notebooks a whole lot last year, we're just reusing them this year.
I found one.
Okay, let's put today's date on it. Today is the 24th, I think. Okay, I want to give you the pencils and crayons and things, and I'm going to have you draw what the weather is like, okay? And you can draw our backyard with the weather today. You can draw maybe some of the animals in our backyard and how they react to the weather, but I need you to make sure that there is weather in the picture, okay?
What do you think of rain?
All right, so just to kind of show you what the last chapter was about, it indicated that we are supposed to measure out a section of our backyard and mark it, and that's the part we were going to be studying specifically. I didn't do that part because I didn't want my husband to actually mow things over in the grass, and I was worried about that. I need to ask him how I can do that so it won't be a problem for him with yard work. But then what you're supposed to do is use that specific area each time you go in the backyard and study it. And there's lots of really nice drawings in here.
Hey, Mama.
All different things you might see in your square. Snakes and toads, snails, all kinds of things.
Wait, I know a piece.
And there's activities and stuff too. Like, look, here's a leaf rubbing. We did that last year. So, there you go. So apparently I accidentally hit stop instead of recording, but Nora just finished her math and it is now almost 12 o'clock. So we are going to take a break for lunch. So she's going to highlight math and we're going to clear the table of all our schoolwork so we don't get any food on it.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm going to leave this recording for that because it'll be fun. Then I can put it in fast forward. Oh.
I was playing.
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime! Looks like there's more than just. I'm Quick Shadow. Oh, and don't forget non-medics. And don't forget the Decepticons. Yeah, Decepticons. Decepticons. We're playing with the rescue bots from the original. Do you like to sit with me? Yes, I would. Yes, I very would. Trying not to hurt you, Carol. Such a silly little thing. You like to sit down. Like to sit down.
Okay, we're gonna move some stuff around in here. This is silly. Can't find it.
Hey! Hey!
It's trying to stay on your shoulder.
Yes, okay. Can I have green, please?
Sure.
I want to actually see the glitter. Hey, come here. Roam around. I was like, roam around.
Don't let him on the floor.
And that.
Aww.
Cute. Who did I get? Crackers. How'd you know that? I told you to get it. Would you like to trade? Here you go, play with Ian. Come here, you. I'm gonna do my thing. I actually do want crackers to play. No. Stop it. Yeah. We're trading. I knew that you would. Nah, baby. I'm sweetheart.
Okay, you gotta do your work or else I'm gonna make you leave.
Kiss.
And then we can go back.
Kiss. Kiss you. Kiss you. No, that's fine. He's my baby. I know, but I can hold him still. What did we do?
We did something about the land of Nod. Page 30. You're gonna pick 4 rows and you're gonna copy them out in cursive, please.
He got Mama, I have one problem.
What's your problem?
I don't know I don't really have a way to know the alphabet. I can't look at it.
Okay, can you carefully unfold it and peel it gently off of the page in your book?
Yeah. Are you recording this part?
Mm-hmm.
Why, Ian?
Trying to see if you can see crackers in his pocket. There's a rat in his pocket.
It's a double pocket, so there's no line.
That's right, so he can fit in there, doesn't he?
This little guy is so interested in my dress. He just likes it.
All right, do your handwriting, Lori.
Okay. He's just so cute. What are you doing?
I'm recording. I'm gonna grab my computer and use that so I can sit and help Lori while she needs it.
Hold on, baby. Hold on. I got you. Oh. Ian! I kicked. I got you. Balloon kid. It farted.
Very nice and neat handwriting.
Oh, he likes it in there.
What letter is this?
It's supposed to be B. See? Come here, you.
Okay. I thought it was supposed to be. Let me see. From
There's-
breakfast. Yes, I can read it. If it's not turned sideways.
be like something that would go whoop, 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 whoop.
Okay, so we just did science. It was very short. It was just a couple of chapters.
Sorry it took so long on handwriting.
We ran out of space on the phone, so I had to move things to the computer. But now we are going to work on Tall Tales. We still have history. And for these two things, I'm going to read to Nori, and then she is going to narrate back. And usually Mr. Ian likes to narrate too, but we'll see if he decides to do that or not.
The Kindle.
So, you know, I think it's on my nightstand. Would you go check and see if it is charged, please?
Can we go play on our phone?
No, we cannot. Let's find Paul Bunyan in here.
Can I watch something?
So most of these tall tales that we're going over are ones we've heard before. Paul Bunyan, Pecos Bill, Davy Crockett, Johnny Appleseed, John Henry. But there's a few in here that I have not heard of. Storm Along, Mike Fink,
Dong.
Joe Magara.
Ding ding dong dong ding.
So I'm excited about those. So I'm gonna read, and I'll read Nori the story. That rhymes, doesn't it? Was it charged?
Dead.
Dang it. Okay, well we'll have to see if I have it on my phone then, which will make things complicated. But we're gonna read Paul Bunyan, and then I will probably have that with some music and fast forwarded, because once again, these books are copyrighted. But then at the end, I'll let you hear what Nori says while we narrate. Before we read that part, tell me about the story so far, Miss Nori.
But it's so much.
Just tell me what you remember.
Paul was a baby and he made a lot of stuff. He made a mess and he grew up, and that I don't remember anything else.
All right, Ian, what about you?
I don't want to know.
You don't want to narrate today? You getting sleepy?
No.
You look a little sleepy. You look so sleepy. All right. week we'll split up the one that we have to
Can
read.
I look at the front of the book?
Yes, you may.
What is this?
That's supposed to be Paul Bunyan, and that's Babe's face, and there's his axe.
Babe's face.
Yeah, the ox. See, here's his eye, and there's his horn and his ears. So this is part of his head.
I know,
Don't worry,
but
please don't scratch it out completely so we can't read it. If you make it so we can't read it, and I have to show somebody that we did this, how are they going to know that we did anything?
I don't know.
Exactly. Okay, let me see if I can pull this up on my computer. Because the only thing you have left to do after that is spelling. If you wanted to copy those words while I look this up, you may. Tell me about Paul Bunyan. What are some of the crazy things he did?
Babe and Paul Bunyan, he stamped so much that they made some pools.
Mm-hmm.
In my book, it said that Babe one time stamped his foot on the ground and made a public pool.
That sounds silly, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then Babe also pulled the one ocean, the one river into a straight line.
A road.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was so curly and curly that nobody could probably drive on it.
It's true.
But only Babe could make it so people could drive on it. I don't
Yeah.
think that's true, do you?
No, a tall tale is not usually true.
Which one is true?
What do you mean?
Was Johnny Appleseed true?
I don't know.
Look.
Yes, it's trying to open. Give me a second.
Kindle.
Oh, crud. I don't know my Amazon password. Okay, I'm going to pause the video because I need to use my phone to pull up my passwords. Hop up, Ian.
Kindle.
I'm going to do spelling while I do this. So I'm currently having some technical difficulties with our history. My Kindle app is on a very old tablet, which I apparently forgot to charge, so I can't pull it up, and I am having trouble logging into my Amazon account on my computer as I'm trying to switch that around right now, and I'm going from a Mac to a Windows machine, and I don't have all my things installed on it, so if I try to pull this up, it's going to take us till like 5 o'clock to finish our schoolwork. It is currently 2:07. And we are nearly done. Nori is doing her spelling right now. So she's finishing her last sentence.
Yeah.
So she is done with schoolwork for today. So I'm gonna end this here and put some final notes. Okay, so some things that I normally would change. Because we're only doing 2 days of school, I wanted to get done what we had on the list this week. Normally, those longer readings, we would only spend maybe 15 minutes on, and I would split them up. However, every now and then, like today, I don't have a problem with reading the whole thing and making it a little longer. And I really feel like it's okay, especially like in the case of the tall tales, if the kids' narrations aren't that great. Honestly, I could give or take tall tales. I'm kind of like, it's not legit anyway. It's maybe got this tiny, tiny little nugget of fact, but you know, it's a part of American history, which is why we're doing it, but it's not something that I care that much if they absorb all of it, because it's just a silly story. So normally I would break that up into multiple readings over the course of a week. And we had some trouble with our handwriting today because I've never assigned copy work before, so I accidentally assigned a little too much. I will fix that for future. I found some that I downloaded that will be much easier, and it's more on her level since she just learned her handwriting. Part of what took so long is she had to look at every letter on her chart to remember how to write it. And some of that will just come as she practices more. So I found some that's already written out in cursive for her to just copy. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. So yeah, that's how I would have tweaked today to make it flow a little smoother. If we had done that, and if I had shortened our readings, we probably would have been done by 1 o'clock. As it is, it's only like 2 something, I think. So it's not really that awful, especially considering we started right around 10:30. If we started earlier, obviously we would be done earlier. This is just how our day tends to flow, and I'm okay with it. So that's how we go. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you dislike it, give it a thumbs down and tell me why in the comments below. Please don't forget to hit subscribe if you want to see more things from me on my channel about rats or homeschooling or just miscellaneous mischief. Thank you for watching. Bye.
What's our new folk song?
We're still doing the same folk song for a couple more weeks.
Wow, don't look at me.
It's for the whole month, and the month's not over yet.
She made an angry face at me.
So mommy doesn't have to ground us from TV today.
Oh, nice blue.
Because that could happen.
You cannot get back in your dream in day. You can only get back in it till night. I had this weird dream that was about I could breathe underwater. Wow, I didn't know Ian, our brother is a merboy. No, it was in a dream. I really just want one that's not very long.
Yes, pick a short poem, Ian.
That's a long poem.